Collective, hi, honeys. Melissa here to do a timeless reading for you. We're going to do a love reading, fuck it, okay? I was getting a little sick of love, but we're going to do a love reading. I'm feeling some of this retrograde. I've been getting some strange communications, and I'm guessing you are too, because guess who's never had a retrograde communication in her life? Me. So let's see what you guys got. Wow, well... So the energy you bring to the connection is the sun. No wonder this person is into you. So you got the Knight of Cups in their energy, male, female, non-binary, obviously both of y'all. The Knight of Cups is about somebody who is coming in to offer you some sort of offer. Okay, we got the Moon as the overarching energy. I do feel like this is something that's been a brewing. Okay, you could be a Leo, a Cancer, a Pisces. Or dealing with any of those signs. Of course, you can be dealing with any sign, but those are the ones that are already aggressively standing out. You have 3 out of 4 cards are major arcanas. Your overarching energy, look at all these stuff that wants to pop out, but I got like 40 cards here, so I'm not going to take them all. Sunshine, okay? I do feel like you're illuminated at this time. Wow, did that just do some weird like rolling, or am I going crazy? Literally, okay? That I will take because 1 came out. So the Sun, the 6 of the Pentacles. This is too many cards again. The Knight of Cups is in their energy. I do have your other 2 cards now. Okay, so the 10 of Wands. This is an interesting energy, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like it's literally saying you're holding yourself back from this connection or anything in your life, your true fulfillment and happiness, due to carrying the weight of the world. What does that mean for me? Carrying the weight of the world would be just carrying what others think of you, or feeling like you need to, feeling like somehow your obligation is to those around you rather than yourself. Now, please understand that I love the idea of helping the collective because that's what I want to do with my life, right? But there's a very important need to celebrate yourself first and to really honor yourself and your real ideas, whatever those are. And now I know that I am a little outlandish and my ideas and the things that come through me are strange, but that doesn't have to be the case for you. A lot of times, although I will say that all of us have kind of been, especially if you have anything that is outside of the societal norm that you are wanting to pursue. Maybe this relationship is, this could be something that is, for whatever reason, your family, like I'm getting kind of like a Romeo and Juliet vibe, okay? Doesn't have to obviously be that, but something to the effect of, for whatever reason, you think that this connection will not appease those around you. Maybe you come from a wealthy family. It does look like you don't have a lack of money, but you might. That's just an example. And this person doesn't, and you know your parents aren't going to approve of that. Or your children, or whoever it is. And it actually really does look like your children may, I'm getting some of you have kids away at school, and you're literally afraid to introduce this person to them, which is I've never in my entire 2 years of doing tarot gotten that message. So, if that is the case, they are going to love this person, okay? I feel like the person has everything that one... I do feel like they're loving and compassionate and empathic even with the Knight of Cups there. I feel like they're going to like really kind of like put out all the stops. But I also feel like they're really smart. I don't think that they're doing it because they have a lack of headspace, which is so stupid. These words are coming through very strangely. I'm just going to say to you that it is talking about this person has gone through some major, with the 4 of Swords, and I always think of that as the minor arcana version of the Hanged Man, or even, I'm getting like kind of Virgo vibes. Maybe you're a Virgo, maybe they're a Virgo, but I am getting Virgo vibes, which is weird. Pisces, very fucking strong here. Pisces. So you could definitely be dealing with a Pisces, or you could be a Pisces. But either way, I'm getting like this person is usually, they've done a lot of healing, and I feel like they've usually used their logic to everything, but you have inspired them to really go within and do some introspection and just recognize that they can have everything. The Ten of Pentacles here, they have it all, right? So I do believe this person has financial success. I think you both aren't doing bad, okay? That's what I'll say. I don't think either of you are struggling, okay? I think the only struggle here so far that I see, I feel like you've been through a lot, don't get me wrong, and maybe with this person in particular, but with the Chariot card as your overarching energy, and I don't even think you see that this connection is coming in. The Moon card, it's about intuition. It can be about being afraid of not knowing what's coming, being afraid of the dark, being afraid of even your shadow sides, the things that you know you've seen within yourself and within this person in the past. And I am not talking about abuse. I'll never encourage abuse in a relationship. You know, we've all had our different struggles, and I don't think that we should ever settle for somebody who has treated us poorly. However, let's just say this person was 40 years ago. I don't know, you know, whatever ages you guys are, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and you haven't seen this person since then. I feel like, you're intuitive, you've gotten to know yourself, you know who you are. You need to let down the idea that you need to appease anyone, not your children, not anyone. This isn't, you know, your children aren't going to be in your home forever if you have them. And I feel like I said, some of you already have children away from home that are coming back home for the summer. And that is like, while respecting our children is a mandatory in order to heal this world and the way it's been. So I think some of us have gotten caught in this knowing that the actual problem with this entire world is the lack of connection with our mother, okay? It's just mother. And I know people want to blame the father for being out of the home, and the nurturing and the love that a child needs comes from their mother. And I love fathers, and if you are a father, I want you to know that there's a lot that is needed from you as well. And there are fathers who are nurturing, but a single parent home is not a guaranteed setback for a child, as long as the child actually gets to have the time with their mother, the nurturing, the love, the care, the connection. And again, if a father is doing this on his own, and if that's you, a father doing this on your own, and you're going back to somebody that is not the mother of these children, you don't have to be going back to anybody, by the way. Somebody new could have come in or is coming in if you don't see this yet. The person who is here is extremely intelligent, okay? Somebody who has always stood their convictions, somebody who has done a lot of healing and introspection in order to get to a place where they can now access their heart chakra. I feel like they've just recently opened up their heart chakra, and I do feel like this is, for a lot of you, somebody you've dealt with in the past who was more cold, and I don't think they were mean to you. I think they were cold. I think they were not ready for love, and they knew that, so they didn't go for it, and you felt rejected by it. Possibly. That's not going to be everybody's story. And the truth is, the rejection was the absolute best redirection that either of you could have had, because you went and found what makes you truly happy on your own. And again, now you're almost feeling like, well, no, now I found what makes me happy on my own. I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to mess with that. And the truth is, the reason why we got there is so we can get here, okay? I'm not going to say love is everything, but it is. It's literally everything. Love, not just romantic love. Love is everything. If we can learn how to access our heart chakra, vulnerably give away our love, and I'm not saying everybody should go around and get taken advantage of by any means, but if we all had access to our hearts and we were all able to share them freely or vulnerably, you wouldn't have that same kind of, the reason why it's been hard to be vulnerable in the past is because there's this mass amount of people that will take advantage of a good person. I posted a meme not that long ago with Bob Marley, God rest his soul. He's not resting, by the way. He's still doing plenty of work here on Earth and probably has reincarnated into another very powerful being. But anyway, so it's saying that, the problem with the world is that when somebody meets a good person, instead of, just thanking God, thank you, God, wow, this feels nice to have a good person. People take advantage of that, and it's out of a response of lack, okay? It's out of a response of being through and fighting against a lot of heavy, ugly energies that are within all of us. We're trying to lighten that and raise that vibration at this time in the collective, but we've had to deal with a lot of very icky, oppressive energies in this lifetime, and so I'm getting that you're still, well, I think that you felt very rejected by this person, and again, I think you had to go find what makes you happy, and now it's saying love is now that you are happy, now that you have come to a place where you truly know you can do this on your own, this is when love can happen. This is when real love that doesn't get taken advantage of can happen. And also, I need you to trust that if this does go the wrong way, or this person does start to take advantage of you, and I don't want you to misunderstand what taking advantage of means, because taking advantage of is a very obvious thing, and I think that you look like you will be able to perceive that correctly or receive that correctly, know when you're being taken advantage of, and when it's just your turn to pick up the pieces, right? So sometimes in a relationship, one's down, the other's up, and it's like, just pick up the pieces while you're up, you know, because the other person, when they're up and you're down, is going to pick up the pieces, and that's just what love is. That's real love. And I am not talking about pay their damn bills while they're down, you know, depending on how your relationship works, and sometimes that will be a thing, because some of us, like myself, not real into money, so maybe money isn't my thing, and maybe God will hook me up with somebody who's really good with money, hopefully, because otherwise we're going to be broke as hell, okay? But anyways, no, this is not about me, by the way. I have nothing, so a lot of people get so offended when I, like, entwine myself into the readings. I do that because I like people to know that I am not sitting here trying to talk down on anybody or dictate anybody's futures. I'm just letting you know that I don't talk about shit that I haven't either experienced or that doesn't get downloaded through me. So I'm just saying, at this time, God is saying that you are having this hard time with the Ten of Wands there, that, again, carrying the weight of the world of what somebody's going to think about this connection, maybe even just yourself. But it's saying that this is actually when, after you've come through to the Six of Pentacles and the Sun card, this is when real love is good. This is good for you. This is a healthy love. Now, again, assuming that you can let down the weight of whomever, if this is true to you and you're not being hurt by this situation, the only time a love connection is ever going to hurt the child is when it's hurting the parent. And so it's saying you need to trust yourself. That's all I'm getting here, okay? You need to trust yourself, trust your intuition. If things do go awry, again, and I'm not saying this person's having a bad day and it's your turn to hug them and hold them and nurture them. That's what love is, right? Or you're having a bad day and they are doing that. That's what love is. It's a mutual 50-50 give and take, 100-100 give and take, whatever you want to call it. So, so please also just be aware of the fact that having gone through many different karmic type connections, that that you might have a trigger that isn't actually accurate. So take time to pray on it. That's all I'm going to say, is just pray about it. Because when we've been taken advantage of, sometimes even when we're not being taken advantage of, we feel that we are. All right, moving right the hell along. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Libra, any earth sign really, Leo, a Cancer. A Pisces is very strong, very, very strong, Pisces. You could be one or dealing with one. Or any of those signs. I did get this in your outcome. Yeah, so some sort of public you might be in the public eye. I feel like one person watches me and they're famous, okay? Because this is all I keep getting is like these kind of very in the public eye, very strong, very powerful energies, and like filthy rich, okay? So I don't know who you are, but thank you for watching me still, because everybody else has given up and I love you so much, okay? So wow, who are you, you mother effer? My number is, no, I'm just kidding, I've never dated for money and I'm not gonna start now. All right. Oh my God, maybe I will, actually. Maybe that's my problem, is that I've never dated for money. Maybe that's what I should start doing. I'm just kidding. I did put that on my Tinder account. I said, you know what? I've tried being a good person for 40 years. That didn't work out for me so well. Show me the money, fuckers. I'm just kidding, though. I would never. Ish. I just couldn't. I'm too deep for that shit. But anyways, guys, it doesn't look like you're dating for money. It looks like you have your own, okay? And it looks like they have their own, to be honest with you, whoever this is. So it's not me. Well, what the hell, honeys? I think it's just stating, okay, so we got the Nine of Pentacles. I do believe that you are actually single at this time, okay? So this person is either coming in, or somebody from your past is what I'm getting for a lot of you, okay? Somebody you know who I'm talking about at least. Doesn't necessarily have to be from your way past. This Nine of Wands is indicative of needing to kind of go for this one last push. It's like you're so close, whatever this is. This could be love, by the way. And this could be whatever you're pursuing. But it does say here at the very ultimate outcome, there's this need to stop being so closed off, okay? I don't know if it's you, it might be them. both of y'all are having a hard time here, and it's not because you don't love each other. It's not because you don't feel it. It's not because you're not keeping an eye on each other. It's not because you haven't been manifesting this type of relationship for your entire life as you fought through every single storm that came your way. And I'm watching you literally, it's like if I'm watching you toss the umbrella and like plow through that fucking storm, just punching shit. So it's like you don't even need protection. You were protecting yourself. You were protecting your children if you have them, and it's almost like there's this it's like I can't really get this message out, you guys. It's like almost like you can't believe that it's actually here now. Like you thought this was just the way it was going to go the rest of your fucking life because you've gotten so used to fighting through any storm that comes on your own. It's almost like just taking that blindfold off and seeing, acknowledging, and accepting this love and this connection is going to help you push through the end of any storm. It's like it's almost like there's going to be no storm anymore because you're in this connection. Now, don't ever think that you're never going to have any, if somebody, especially, in a tarot reading that's general, there's going to be things that we have to fight against or battle in this lifetime. Actually, probably not, actually, if we can get into a real space of acceptance, surrender, the law of attraction, whatever you want to call that thing, where we truly know that there is a force bigger than us, greater than us, that actually has the reins here. And people will talk a lot about free will, and I am skeptical about that. But I think basically free will is you can or can't follow the calls that you're getting from the divine, right? I've been proven wrong on that. That's why I always am like, I don't know about free will, because when I wanted to fight my call, God like pushed me out in the middle of the stage butt naked, and I was like, hey! I wasn't ready. I said no. That's why I question free will, okay? Because there's been times where I've been pushed out there and I wasn't ready, and I was like, no, and I did probably screw it up, but at the same time I learned a lot from that situation. One, that there really isn't a bunch of people in the audience and you're not really standing on the stage naked, but mostly that you can, no matter what, however a thing turns out, you can conquer anything. What in your life, go back, look at it all, have you not overcome? Huh? You've overcome everything that you've been tossed. And God's saying that whoever you are, whoever this is, y'all been through some shit. It's not even like you've been through, you haven't had this kind of easy to navigate path. You have had mountains, hurdles, storms to walk through. Again, through that umbrella like, psh, you ain't doing shit, you just hit me in the face. And I'm watching you just get through it all. There's nothing you haven't conquered in this lifetime. And it's like this love, this thing, this beauty thing, this beautiful gift that God has offered you is like, you're both hesitating. It's almost like you're not sure how to navigate the rainbow. It's like what I'm getting right now. It's very interesting. I got passionate about this. Whoever you are, you're passionate, you're powerful. I feel it, okay? I love you. Again, there's like I must have one viewer who's left, and you're famous. It's so weird. Or at least in the public eye, I see this very huge, you've been manifesting something, you've conquered it. Every bad thing you ever endured has now become a tool on your damn belt. To navigate this world, again, successfully on your own. And having the Nine of Pentacles, I'm afraid that you're not going to go for this one delicate thing that it's like a gift that the divine is offering to make up for all the shit you've been through. It's like it was like always going to be the prize in the Cracker Jack box was this connection, and I'm afraid that without being able or willing to be vulnerable, that one of you guys are going to screw this up, okay? I'm sorry. But I don't think so. I feel like there's this need to, I don't know if there's a need to be interdependent in a relationship. You guys don't have to have the kind of relationship that is typical, okay? You don't have to marry this motherfucker. You can. I don't care what you do. But don't put that on you. Don't put that weight on you. Don't put the weight of what the world thinks of a relationship on this relationship, because this one is not like other relationships, okay? This is a powerful, beautiful connection that is destined, I would say. I don't know, I'm getting a lot of destiny here with the sun, the magician, the freaking chariot card, the moon. By the way, Gemini, Virgo also. I did say Virgo earlier. I was getting Virgo vibes, so you might be a Virgo, you might be dealing with a Virgo. But anyways, I'm just getting this very destined connection that this is where our free will comes in. If we can't again, you don't have to be married to this person. You do not have to think of relationships the way that we've been brainwashed to think of them. Now, please believe me, I am a love, I want the one. I do. I'm just, that's not because of marriage and religion, by the way. I have felt since I was born that I had somebody connected to my spirit, okay? Like one person. I know we connect to everybody, that's real. But so that's why I am looking for the one. That doesn't mean everybody's going to have that same desire or need or whatever. I'm not trying to push that on people. But if you don't feel, even if you feel that this is the one, and I think it is, that doesn't mean you have to be married to them, or they don't need to marry you, or there doesn't need to be any control. You guys have done, and you both have so many options on getting in this world, and you're choosing each other. Your hearts chose each other. You don't have a fucking choice in that, actually. So I guess the fear is like that. I feel like somebody feels like they're going to be tied down with this, right? Or you're not. You're just not tied down. That isn't the way it has to be. You don't have to listen to other people on how relationships work. This relationship will decide for you how it works. Your spirits will follow your calls, okay? Your desires, your whatever it is. Whatever makes you happy. And if this person doesn't, if you're just not interested, then fuck them. But I don't feel that. I feel that there's some weight of the world. Again, I feel like this pressure to get married or something like that is freaking one or both of you out. And that's not something we need to even just enjoy this shit. You know, if you guys get married someday, great. But right now, if that's not what you're ready for, well, you don't need to move in tomorrow with this person. Just enjoy this gift. It's a gift. Enjoy it. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Learn something new, it says. Weird. We're going to look at the book on that one. Okay, guys? LMNOP. Okay. It says, there is new information waiting for you. This card asks you to initiate or finish studies on a topic. I did feel, maybe that's you that was in school. I did feel a child, but it could be both. It could be either, whatever. We'll figure it out. This card asks you to initiate or finish studies on a topic or topics that interest you. When this card comes up, it is often a calling to start or complete something that you already know you should be doing. Okay, girl, boy, male, female, non-binary. It's talking about this relationship. It might be thinking it's talking about like education at this time. It is talking about, this is for you, but you're hesitating. There's a resistance here. I'm not going to force you to be with this person. That's not my job. But I am going to tell you that our own fears can stop us from the best things, will stop us from the best things that God is trying to hand us, okay? Let this be your confirmation that the time for you, this endeavor is now, okay? This card can also guide you to meditate and have a conversation with the universe, which I said already. Pray about it, meditate about it, really get the answer from within your core, not allowing all this information that you're carrying from others or the world or whatever you've been taught or your brain. Shut your brain off. Now I get why meditating is a thing, because most people's mental space is constant, right? And it's going off of things that it's already retained. My brain, I don't have one, okay? I don't think I have a human brain. So all my thoughts are traditionally brand new thoughts that are coming in from the universe. So I always tell people, don't be afraid of your thoughts. Those are, but I am starting to catch that people overthink things in a fearful way, which again, I've never had that response, unfortunately. Got me in a lot of trouble in my life. But it's saying, please don't overthink this. This isn't something that needs to be thought about. This is something that needs to be felt, okay? Sorry, I just keep cutting this thing off. Any question can be asked and will be answered if you listen with an open mind and heart, okay? I'm feeling her heart chakra needs to be open for this one, okay? As an indigo, you can easily recognize the true divine guidance as it comes to you, even if you feel that your learning won't serve you in the future. Please trust that the angels, even if you feel that what you're learning in the future, wow, you guys, I cannot read. No, I actually can. This is the crazy part. I read very fast, and right now I can't get these words out. Okay. Even if you feel that what you're learning won't serve you in the future, please trust that the angels are guiding you for a specific reason that you may not necessarily need to know at this point in your life. Have fun and try something new. Try being vulnerable in this relationship. Okay, that's what I feel like it's saying right now. I feel like it's saying that for some of you, this is a new relationship. It said new like 45 times. But I think what it's asking is to be a new you. To be the new you that you really are. You are there, but it's almost like because you haven't had a relationship with this new you, it's almost like you're just, you're, because of, this is human nature and this is very natural and I'm not dogging on you. It's like, because the last time that you had a relationship, you used your old way of thinking, that you keep kind of reverting back to that. Please, open it up. Open up that mind, open up that heart, and just enjoy. Whatever, this doesn't have to have a specific outcome to enjoy it, okay? We have been brainwashed to think that if this person doesn't put a ring on it right now, they don't love us. That is inaccurate. That is, you know, any ring that you see on it, and I'm not trying to completely abolish marriage here, because I want to get married someday, so just so we are clear about that. It's just that the reason why most people get married is not because of this connection that you guys have, but because they felt like they needed to appease the world and what we've set up to believe is a healthy, loving connection. There has to be a ring, there has to be papers. No, that isn't what makes a healthy, loving connection. This is what makes a healthy, loving connection, okay? I love you so much. I got real passionate there. Thank you for being here. And you know what? You'll just look forward to seeing more of me, okay, cuties? Mwah.